Okay, so today is the day where I take a major step in getting my M5 registered. Here I have the Turner Mototsport Shark Injector, which is a tuner that eliminates the air pump monitoring system, which is causing my check engine light. Here is your actual tuner. This little black box is responsible for all your air injection problems going away. So there are instructions here that's going to tell me how to do this. You got to have your vehicle on an auxiliary power supply, so it'll drain your battery. They recommend a 10 amp charger, but I don't have one of those, so instead I want to give the Z the honors of supplying supplementary power to the Beamer. So I'm just going to put cables on it while the engine's running. So if you have one of the applied vehicles here, so E39 528, basically any E39, you know, with the TU package, you have to disconnect some fuses, which are in your fuse panel, which drops down from inside the glove box. Every BMW should have this little thing here that tells you what the fuses are. So it tells you which ones, ABS and DSC, which is the ones I got to remove. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, got both the fuses out. And now this is a time where I gotta pop the hood, fire up the Z, and put some extra voltage to this thing. Okay, so my positive is right here on the driver's side valve cover, and the negative is on the shock tower there. Alright, so now get some cables. Cables are hooked up, so let's start this thing up and continue with the process. Okay, with the key removed, insert the Shark Injector into the port, but do not depress the button. Alright, so let's plug this thing in. Alright. Right in there. So per recommendation, I have a mirror here which I can see the LEDs from. Now the green LED is illuminated, though it is hard to see. It is kind of dim, but this will allow me less physical contortion to go underneath and look at the light every time. So now let's move on. Okay, so now we turn the position to ignition on, do not start it. Of course we want to make sure that all the electrical loads are off, so radio and all that other stuff lights. So we will have to close the door so the interior lights no longer illuminate. Close all the doors but lower the window so you can reach in. So then wait at least 30 seconds, then press the button on the Shark Injector. Within 3 seconds the LED will begin to pulsate, indicating the transfer of data between the ECU and Shark Injector. I'm going to do all that. I'm going to have to pay close attention, so I'm going to turn off the camera. Once it comes to the point where I need to turn it off and disconnect it, I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so as you can see, the green light on the tuner has gone solid, which means I turn the ignition off, but keep the tuner in place and replace the fuses that I removed. And then after that, I'll turn the ignition on one more time, and then it'll finalize the tune, and we should be good. Okay, well the last phase is complete. Now we go ahead and remove the Shark Injector, remove our charging source, and take this thing for a spin and see how it goes. Alright, let's hope it starts. She fires up, and you know what? The check engine light is already off. Wow, I don't know if it was just because it reset the monitors, but no check engine light. All right, well let's go take it for a spin. Alright, the first thing I noticed is the throttle is way more sensitive. Basically, you don't need to push it nearly as much to get throttle response as you did before. Right when you touch the throttle, I mean, you get way more response. So that's what I noticed right off the bat. Alright, we're here at the merge. We're going to do a little bit of an acceleration run. Holy shit. Oh, it's fast. I got super squirrely in second gear. It moves. It definitely moves. Alright, first 0 to 60 test. It absolutely flies. I mean, it was a fast car to begin with, but I mean, it's definitely faster. All right, run number 2. Wow, yeah, it's faster. I mean, the throttle response is really something else. You know, it was already good before, but I mean, yeah, it really goes. I'll tell you that. So with all that done and said, that is how you shark inject your BMW. Pretty straightforward process. All instructions are included, and the results are great. I mean, this thing's got so much more torque, so much more response, and hopefully that check engine light should stay off due to the air injection issue. So, as always, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions on this, leave it down in the comment section below.